I'm Eli, the electronics guy, and today let's talk about Wi-Fi security. So I recently did a video about whole home Wi-Fi systems, but today I want to talk to you about wireless security. So for when you're home and when you're away. So at home, if you don't have it now, definitely get a password on your Wi-Fi. You do not want that to be no password protected. When you get into your Wi-Fi settings, ideally like a WPA2 would be ideal, and then you have a decent password that would protect that. Editing Eli here, forgot to mention also for like a guest network, you definitely want to have that on a separate wireless. So make sure to separate that out. When you're out and about, if you have to connect to public Wi-Fi, I always tell people don't if you don't have to. But if you have to connect up, say at a Starbucks or to Panera or McDonald's or something like that, you definitely want to be running a VPN. And what that is that is a virtual private network. And what that does is that encrypts your traffic and it makes a secure tunnel from you to the exit point of your VPN. So personally, I have spun my own VPN, and then when I'm out and about, like if I'm at Starbucks and I VPN home, and then it just connects up, and then I'm surfing the web like I was at my house. So you need to at least have a VPN. There's some good ones out there. There's like NordVPN, hashtag not sponsored. But there's some others out there. You can just look them up, find some of the best. I think like CNET does like top 20 VPNs. But yeah, definitely get a VPN if you're using public Wi-Fi. So public Wi-Fi, use a VPN. If you're at home, make sure you've got your home wireless encrypted. And then also when on your system, on your computer, there's an option to have it like auto connect. So you definitely want to turn that off. It's okay to have it auto connect to your home Wi-Fi, but definitely when you're out at like a coffee shop or something, and you connect up, there'll be like a little checkbox that says just automatically connect within range of that system. You definitely don't want that checked. There's actually an exploit that you can use, what they call Wi-Fi pineapple, and you can act like that access point and then become a man in the middle. So just protect yourself, have that unchecked. And then the last thing I'll talk to you about is a little device, this little guy right here. So this is a ESP8266 right there. And then it's basically running a little wireless system. And what this can do is this is a Wi-Fi deauthor. So this is something I actually, with cybersecurity, I talk to my students about. And basically this little device can kind of manipulate the protocol in wireless, and it can act like an access point and tell your device, hey, get off this access point. I need you to disconnect from me. And it can just keep repeatedly doing that, and then you can't connect. So there are things out there, and these are like cheap. These are like 20 bucks. So there are things out there that you have to be mindful of. So this little guy, pretty harmless. It just mainly kicks you off. It can monitor packets, that kind of stuff. But the Wi-Fi pineapple is an actual access point, and it can act as a man in the middle. So that's why definitely using that VPN when you're out and about. I hear a lot of people ask about, hey, should I use a VPN at home? No, the only time like a VPN at home really makes any kind of sense, to me at least, is like maybe if you're trying to get around like a geo block of some kind. So like certain content can't be accessed based on where you're located. So if it's for that reason, then yeah, maybe. If you want to get like a local news from somewhere else, you might need to use a VPN and exit out of that area and then be able to view that web information, that news information. But just for an overall privacy aspect of it, running a VPN at home doesn't really make sense. But definitely out and about for sure. Your cellular connection, there's mixed feelings about that. Personally, I don't run a VPN on my cellular connection. Just from a pure data standpoint, it uses up a lot of data, and VPNs actually will make your connection be slower. So you're weighing those pros and cons of speed versus security, or convenience versus security. So in my case, I always choose the security route. So hopefully that helps. Again, I'm Eli, the electronics guy. If you have any questions about any of this, definitely feel free to reach out or comment down below. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.